We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish.
Questions about a powerful American institution and the American icon at the helm, Penn State. And the legendary football coach Joe Paterno reeling tonight from a hailstorm of allegations that someone powerful at the school abused young boys.
The legendary Joe Paterno became the winningest coach in Division I history, along the way burnishing a sterling image of ethics and integrity. This afternoon, two top Penn State officials were charged with covering up child sex abuse committed by this man, Jerry Sandusky, Paterno's former defensive coach, who founded a charity to help vulnerable children.
Reach out to young people, trying to motivate them, to mentor them.
A position prosecutors say Sandusky used in a sick, systematic way to find his victims. A position prosecutors say Sandusky used in a sick, systematic way to find his victims.
It's a case about children who've had their innocence stolen from them, and a culture that did nothing to stop it or prevent it from happening to others.
The grand jury report says Penn State missed a series of opportunities to stop Sandusky, including in 2002 when a graduate assistant claimed to see Sandusky raping a boy roughly 10 years old in the team showers. The next morning, the assistant went to Paterno's home and told him what he saw. The day after that, Paterno alerted the two college officials who were arraigned today, and they did not notify police. Prosecutors say Sandusky continued to molest children all the way up until 2009, when an angry mother of a 15-year-old boy stepped forward claiming her son had been abused, triggering a grand jury investigation. ABC's TJ Winnick spoke exclusively to Sandusky.
Unfortunately, I'm not in a position I can make any statements.
But the spotlight is also on Joe Paterno, a man so revered here they erected a monument to him. Paterno insists he was never told about the full extent of the abuse witnessed in the team showers, and that he did what he was supposed to by notifying campus officials. His actions were legal, but tonight many, including the state police commissioner, are asking, were Paterno's actions moral?
Not whether you're a football coach or a university president or the guy sweeping the building. I think you have a moral responsibility.
Already you have them being investigated for what they call the Clery Act. The Clery Act is a federal act that requires schools, demands and mandates schools who are getting federal funding to report incidents like this within 60 days after they happen. And if they don't, they can lose big money. ...2007 through 2008, an 11-year-old sodomized took to preseason game practices so Sandusky could get to him. Victim 2, 2002, a 10-year-old sodomized. This is one that was clearly, absolutely reported to Paterno. The man who reported it went to Paterno's house. Paterno knew exactly what was at stake here. From a moral standpoint, Ed, this is inexcusable. From a legal standpoint, he's probably going to get away with not being brought into the web of criminal acts. Although he will, by the end of the time this is over, this is going to cost Joe Paterno a lot of money. The people out in the streets, they're not thinking about victim 3 in the year 2000, a 13-year-old who was sodomized in the shower. Victim 4, 1996, a 12-year-old raped and sodomized. The way they got to him is they took him to bowl games. Those people out in the streets that are supporting Paterno right now, they ought to go talk to the parents of victim 5, 1996, 8-year-old fondling in the shower in the locker room. They knew or should have known by that time what was going on. But then there's victim 6, 1998, 8-year-old shower sex, locker room regular. Mother talked directly to the police, Ed. The local police knew about it. The campus police knew about it. They did nothing. And you know why? They did nothing because of the legend of Joe Paterno and the damn football team, rather than caring about a human life. It goes on victim 8-year-olds.
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith, we have never seen a story like this in college football. Your reaction to what is unfolding at this hour?
Well, I agree with what your guest just said, every single word of it. The fact of the matter is I went on ESPN earlier this morning and I called for Joe Paterno to be removed immediately. I think that, there was a bit of audacity to his statement. He talked about dignity and integrity. He talked about love for the university. He talked about love for kids that parents had entrusted him to. But at the same time, that's part of the problem, Ed, because what happened is that if you listen to his statement and you read his statement, what you will see is a tremendous concern for the university and the university's name, and that is what is at the heart of this problem.